Hello everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand, internal medicine physician. Facebook, one of the biggest and most well-known social media big tech companies out there, has been censoring and removing articles from the British Medical Journal, one of the oldest and most well-respected medical journals in the world. Some of you may remember that a couple of months ago, I actually made a video about an article that was in the BMJ regarding a whistleblower at one of the Pfizer vaccine trial sites. The article is here, COVID-19, researcher blows the whistle on data integrity issues in Pfizer's vaccine trial. It's quite a shocking article actually, and I went through it in my video, and you can also read the article yourself. The video did outline some very serious accusations, and I remember at the time I said that I didn't think the US media would be interested in it whatsoever, and lo and behold, that was actually the case. Some British media publications did pick up on the story, however, and around the time, this was a couple of weeks later, I remember I was looking to see if any medical publications had picked up on this, because it is quite a serious article in the British Medical Journal, and I remember seeing this article, which was in an American online medical publication. Experts blow whistle on alleged COVID vaccine whistleblower claims. That was actually on one of the biggest US medical online sites, and the article basically has a series of experts pour cold water on what was said by the whistleblower. Sometimes in medicine and science, things happen which make one ashamed to be a member of the medical profession. And this is one such instance for me. Now, when you have serious accusations of any type, the first reaction should be, if you are an educated individual trying to get to the truth, should be, well, let's investigate what's happened, let's look into it. But this major medical publication, their first reaction was to blow the whistle on the whistleblower, to pour cold water without doing any investigation whatsoever. I mean, what the hell is that about? Now, I'm not drawing any comparisons with certain other crimes, but imagine if that happened with murder or rape. You had a whistleblower, and the first reaction of an individual or organization was to go after the whistleblower and blow the whistle on them without doing any investigation whatsoever. I mean, that is really shameful. So then when that initial article in the BMJ was published, social media sites, including Facebook, started to add warning labels to the actual article, and that obviously did really irk people at the British Medical Journal the wrong way, so much so that they wrote this open letter. Rapid response, open letter from the BMJ to Mark Zuckerberg. So it had the two senior editors of the BMJ, Fiona Godley and Cameron Abbasi, and they wrote a piece here about their concerns. We have contacted Facebook directly, requesting immediate removal of the fact-checking label. And then at the end it says, we hope you will act swiftly, specifically to correct the error relating to the BMJ's article and to review the processes that led to the error, and generally to reconsider your investment in and approach to fact-checking overall. So let me tell you this, when I actually shared the story on Facebook, this is a couple of months ago, I remember it got some views, got some comments, got some shares. Out of the blue last week, I got a message from Facebook saying that this particular post of mine was medical misinformation. They removed it. They didn't give me any opportunity to appeal their decision. And they then banned me from posting anything to Facebook for 24 hours. This is a couple of months after I posted the initial article. That is very curious indeed why that would happen. So anyway, this made me go back online to see that the British Medical Journal was still well and truly fighting Facebook. This was in the BMJ only within the last couple of weeks. Facebook versus the BMJ when fact-checking goes wrong. And at the end of the piece, we have Dr. Cameron Abbasi, who is the BMJ's editor-in-chief, a very distinguished individual. He said this, we should all be very worried that Facebook, a multi-billion-dollar company, is effectively censoring fully fact-checked journalism that is raising legitimate concerns about the conduct of clinical trials. Facebook's actions won't stop the BMJ doing what is right, but the real question is, why is Facebook acting in this way? What is driving its worldview? Is it ideology? Is it commercial interests? Is it incompetence? Users should be worried that, despite presenting itself as a neutral social media platform, Facebook is trying to control how people think under the guise of fact-checking. Wow, I couldn't have put it any better myself. I echo those words from the senior editor of the BMJ. And if anyone from Facebook or any other big tech platform that is thinking of instituting a similar type of approach is watching, I will ask you the same question. What exactly is your game here? Who are you working for? What is your agenda? Because that's a pretty big thing, to be taking articles from one of the biggest and oldest medical journals in the world and taking it upon yourselves to fact check them, remove them, censor them, and punish people who share those articles. This is an absolute disgrace, and you should have an explanation for what you are doing here. The general public, the medical world, deserves an explanation here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you everyone for listening. Dr. Suneel Dhand, MedStoic Lifestyle Medicine. You can also follow me on locals.com. It is an uncensored platform. Link is also down below. We'll speak again very soon.